what's good? What's good? It's Heavenly Shadi, not pulling up to your party. We're in my old neighborhood. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild that I'm here. But I thought take a trip back to memory lane type thing. I know you're taking care of yourself. I know you're thriving. And you're alive and you're thriving, you're living. No deep depriving. Not just surviving. You're beyond the realizing. So the contrasting appeared opposition in your life, and it comes in different forms and entities, right, that you are fixated on, like your character would most likely be fixated on. Look how beautiful like the scenery is. It's pretty lit, but I don't know if these buildings are my okay. But what's going on is like your contrast, the thing that, which is your ego, but your contrast that helps you like get stuff done, that helps bring fuel and pride into everything that you backed as your identity. What it wants as you keep elevating and being your utmost highest self, what it wants is your attention and your admiration for the things that you used to care about. I mean, that's just simple math, right? Like cause and effect, like the thing that you surrendered, the thing that you sacrifice wants to resurrect itself and appear significant, And it's like I sacrificed that for a reason because, you know what? Like, I'll be pretty honest. I sacrifice a lot of heavy matrixical milestones, such as like more education, like a master's degree, or something that will create like more like independence, you know what I mean, like the construct of independence and what it means to be on your own and all that. Like someone has to be right there. Oh yeah. But yeah, and I realized like what my paradigm right now is focusing on is the independence, inner dependent, and what is reflecting internally is my inner compass being depended on, the inner guidance, the inner knowing, the inner voice, right? And remember, rememory of life is, it will show you the flip side of what's happening internally before it shows you exactly what's happening internally. So that's why there's a delay. I always say this: the physical moves slower than the actual. Like what's actually going down is all spiritual, it's all energetic, but the physical always has to slow down because it needs to show you your contrast first, so you can like kind of calibrate it smoothly into sustainability and equilibrium. But yeah, for I would say like a good 5 years, this was like a constant problem. But I first had to untangle I first had to take a lot of things off of a pedestal, right? The biggest one was validation. That was like a heavy one. And also like it's not about fitting the narrative. It's more of, okay, I'm doing the things that are correct for me, but then what is being broadcasted towards me is like the complete opposite. Like I had to really take a lot of years to calibrate, to be patient on myself, to see like, yeah, I have to experience the contrast because it's supposed to test you as to how much integrity you hold on the power you stand on, right? A lot of times, like when you get new knowledge, you embrace it, but then like if someone debates on your knowledge, someone brings you back to your past calibration and you back down, it just shows like, oh, you don't actually embody it. Okay, let me put a couple of months on you. Do you actually embody it now? Let me give you a couple of challenges here and there, and then you can fulfill your mission. But even that, like that's just like a next echelon of your mission, of the grand mission. I'm going super into the weeds of it, into the thick of it, because like this is actually what's going down in my reality, and I'm speaking to those who are on my wave, the heavenly wave shawty, not pulling up to your party. But yeah, so like even I'm on years of this activation of elevation of myself. Like, yeah, you know your internal compass, you have so much confidence, but I'm gonna show you the exact opposite of what is internally happening, because I need to know that you're standing on what you're embodying, even though I'm not giving you what you're supposed to be needing and wanting. Yeah, that's how I got this game on expert mode, okay? I got this game on extreme elite difficulty mode, okay? And I'm not making this easy, okay? I'm just not. So when I know that, I realize like, okay, most of the conversations I'm gonna be in with like the game, they're gonna be around like subjects to like vanity, right? They're gonna be instilled on like how, oh, it's all good. They're just gonna be instilled on how I'm not meeting the demands of what's considered independence, right? I'm getting into the weeds of it. I'm getting to the thick of it. You already know. It's having a way shawty, not pulling up to your party. But yeah, you need to know how faithful you are. Abundance. You need to know your internal highest self, your internal wisdom needs to know how real you are. They're not just gonna give it to you like that. You're not just gonna make it so easy for you like that. Come on. If you're on my timeline, we're 8 minutes and 6 seconds in. If you're on this and you've continued, you already know you didn't make this game easy. So you just like, it's like a McDonald's pick up and go. It's not like that. For other people, it may look like that, it may feel like that, but for you, because you put that example in sight to show you something that is convenient, you want to know the feelings and emotions of actually experiencing deprivation, of actually experiencing distortion, the truest, highest, utmost intelligence of truth. Because you're not just going to use that for this avatar, for Ashley's meat suit, this Ashley, even heavenly wave, like the character that is embodying this life. It's not just for that character. Fuck the character. I'm just an actor here. I'm literally just an actor here, playing a role, okay, for the full film of Heavenly Wave, for the full theatric experience. The whole world is a stage. Okay? So now we got that out of the way. Yeah, it was never about me. And your mission is never about you. It feels intense, it feels wild, that it, like all of this density is so heavy, and it just feels like it's all about you and that you're alone, but you're not. You were never alone. Never, not even once. Not even once. So I'm out here. See, Source is just out here. Like before, when I just started this video, that thing was blocked. Source was blocked. They put all of these trails in the sky. It was blocked. Now that I'm speaking on Source, wisdom, solar plexus, yellow chakra, I'm speaking on like absolute abundance with confidence and standing on my embodiment. Man's got to come out. That's just how it is. Cause and effect. But yeah, you're gonna have to like you have to prove yourself. So much like misconduct in your way. You know what I mean? Show you how faithful you are and how much integrity you hold on your words, your wisdom, your experience, your empowerment. You know what I mean? It's so easy for us to like grab a self-help book, read about it, and try to like talk about it with other people and be like, yeah, I embody like Zenism, or I embody like being meditative, but you're just talking about it. You know what I mean? Like you're not actually practicing it. And that's how reality is. It's like reality shows you who you are, not what you think you are. Reality shows you who you are. Your internal compass shows you who you are. So it first needs to show you how much you can withstand pressure. Okay? It's going to be a little shaky here and there. I'm going to fuck up your bank account. I'm going to fuck up your relationships. Yeah, they got to go. They got to go. They got to go, because the game that you created don't care about you elevating and being God. Being God don't care about the game that you created. That's just cause and effect. That's just how it is. All right? You made both of them, but you have to know that like there's a sequence where you are needed. Your full energy, your full confidence needs to be restored back to the origin of yourself. And that looks and feels many different ways. And sometimes it's like an incremental thing to get into. So you don't need to raw dog it. You know what I mean? You don't need to go like, you got to figure out your flow. That's honestly what it is. Equilibrium, balance, flow. All right? It's Heavenly Way Shati, not Palina Tia Patty.